Welcome back to Your Best Version, the place where we come to pause, reflect, and realign with what truly matters. This isn't background noise. This is intentional space. A moment to check in with your soul before the world pulls you in 100 directions. Because before the meetings, before the scrolling, before the pretending, you owe yourself one honest question. Am I living aligned with who I want to become? Today's episode is a line in the sand, a decision point, a moment where you either repeat yesterday or choose to become someone new. Let's sit with that. Are you choosing growth or choosing familiarity disguised as safety? See, life doesn't usually present us with loud, dramatic crossroads. Most of the time, it's subtle, quiet, like a whisper you almost ignore. You open your eyes in the morning, and that moment, right there, before the excuses, before the autopilot kicks in, that's your chance to decide who you're becoming. But most people don't decide. They drift. And drifting feels safe until you realize you've been floating away from the life you actually wanted. Maybe you've been waiting for a sign. This is it. This episode is your mirror, because there's a version of you that's stronger, bolder, and more alive. But you have to choose them before they become just another unrealized possibility. Let's break a myth right now. Change doesn't start when things get easier. Change starts when you get tired of your own patterns. Let me tell you about Adrian, a listener from Bogota. He messaged me last week and said, I've spent 7 years saying I want to lose weight, fix my relationship with food, and feel better in my body. But every Monday I break the promise I made to myself on Sunday night. I realize the pain of staying the same is finally bigger than the fear of change. That's what we call a breaking point. Not dramatic, not loud, but real. And the moment you hit it, you have two choices. Numb it with distractions, with busyness, with another excuse. Face it and begin the uncomfortable, beautiful work of becoming who you were meant to be. So I'm asking you today, with love, but no sugarcoating, are you choosing your comfort or your calling? Because they don't live on the same street. Choosing your best version isn't about suddenly becoming perfect. It's about becoming consistent with what you claim to want. If you say you want discipline, but choose procrastination, you're not tired, you're misaligned. If you say you want love, but keep walls up, you're not unlovable, you're afraid. The truth is, every moment you avoid choosing, you are still choosing by default. Let me say that again. Indecision is a decision. So what will it be? Stay the same. Keep recycling the same emotions, the same excuses, the same weeks that blur into months? Or start building, imperfectly, but intentionally, the version of you that exists on the other side of this choice. You don't need a full plan. You don't need a 5-year vision board. You need one act of alignment today. Here's what I want you to do. Right after this episode, grab a piece of paper or your notes app. Write one sentence. Today I choose to. And finish it with one decision that brings you closer to your best self. It can be small. Today, I choose to drink water instead of soda. Today, I choose to be honest in that conversation. Today, I choose to stop waiting for motivation and start with discipline. Whatever it is, make it yours, and then act on it before sunset. Not tomorrow, not next week, today. Because today is a fork in the road, and no one can walk it for you. Before we close, I want to remind you of this. The version of you that's stuck in doubt and delay is not the full story. It's just a chapter. And you are the author. You get to write the next page. So write it with courage. Write it like your life depends on it. Because in many ways it does. Thank you for showing up today. For yourself. For your future. For your truth. Come back tomorrow. We'll be here, growing together. One brave choice at a time. One honest sentence at a time. One day closer to the person you know you're capable of becoming. Because your best version isn't found. It's built. And it starts when you decide.